I'm Michelle with IdeateTV here at the Dances with Films Festival, and I'm with Jingbei and Charles from American Boy.
Hi.
Welcome.
Well, thank you for having us. Yeah.
Of course. So for those of you, our viewers who haven't seen the film, seen the trailer, give us a quick overview.
Yeah. So, our film is about a undocumented Chinese immigrant who is on a night out with his two friends and trying to work up the courage to talk to his crush for the first time, but everything was cut short by ICE, of course, as you can probably guess. And Charles right here is one of the friends and my producer.
Yeah, multiple roles.
Oh yeah, what are all your roles in the production?
Oh yes, I am the writer-director of American Boy.
I'm one of the actors, producers, and designers for it. A graphic designer, I should say. Yeah.
Amazing, wearing many hats. So
Many.
what inspired this project?
Oh, I think mainly is representation. Of course, like the film's conception happened, after Trump's second term in office, and just seeing the depiction in media of, undocumented people, because, I myself is in that community, and, like on one side, we are portrayed as pretty much villains that will stop nothing until we take all your jobs. But on the other hand, even the nice portrayals is still from outsider in type of lens. We have a very small window for undocumented voices, and the only stories that came through have to be the most heart-wrenching and that type of story. Of course, they're real. They're terribly real, but it also ignores a bunch of, I guess, the other aspects of being an undocumented person. Like, did you know 1 in 5 undocumented person is Asian? There's There's zero representation.
I had no idea.
Yeah, like that of undocumented Asians in media. There's 500,000 undocumented Asian American in California, but like nobody talks about that at all. And it's also hard for undocumented voices to be out there, because for me to put my face, to put my voice, to put the movie out there, it's scary. Like we have concentration camps on our soil again, and it runs the risk to do that. But I guess I want to hold on to my dignity. I want to speak out when there's silence, I suppose, and hopefully we'll do some good with the movie, I suppose.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you for doing that. I know it's very challenging, but really it sounds like a really powerful story to tell and get out there. What has been the response to it so far?
Is
nothing but love so far. Yeah, only good responses. I'm sure you can talk more on that.
Yeah, no, it's surprisingly good. Like, it's very nice to see and hear the response, because like, again, especially on the news, it's so loud on all the depictions of undocumented people. On the news is very sad to hear the people that hate us for just being pretty much unlucky. But it's nice to finally to know that there are so many people that actually care deeply for people like me and people who's suffering even like wars, who's in the camps right now, without any help. So that's been very, very hopeful, I guess.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I want to hear a little bit about the process of making the film. Is this your first time working together?
Yeah. It was very interesting because we had a budget of what, $400?
Wow.
$450. That's all of our budgets. Yeah.
It was a lot of favors from friends, and a lot of us this was the first time ever doing that. Like, for me, this was my first time ever acting, producing, and kind of designing for a film. And I don't know. It was kind of fun just being thrown in the jungle and just having to adapt like last minute. But it was something I'll carry on with me for the rest of my life, I'll say.
That's awesome. That's a great answer. Wow, that's great. But yeah, that was super fun. It was genuinely one of the best experiences of my life, you know. And again, the budget is an issue, but it is kind of fun to navigate, navigate through that budget thing. Like we had to pretty much break so many laws, like permits and whatnot.
Can you share a specific story?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So we're shooting this scene. It's in the beginning of the movie, but you know, like the friend group's kind of singing along to this very like poppy throwback song, and the way that we shot it, like I wanted when we see out the window, we actually see the road moving. So I was like, okay, so like let's just shoot it on the road. You know, we shot it at night, so there's like kind of not too much traffic, but it just happens on that day. Yeah, no cops, you know, but it just happens to rain on that day. It hasn't rained in like 6 months.
Right, of course.
The only 2 days that were raining, it was the days that we were shooting. So of course there's a lot of angry driver. You know, we shot it up in Santa Clarita. There's a lot of angry drivers. So as we were shooting, I used my other car. We borrowed a van from my friend, and I had one of our PA Sam to drive my car, kind of following behind the car, just keep a safe distance. And after, you know, like our third take of the thing, everyone's super high, and it was great. And I got a phone call from Sam, and he was like, "Yo, so someone just hit your car, bro." I was like, "What do you mean?"
No.
And apparently, like as we were filming, there's a red Honda that came to my car, whipped it, and just drove off.
I remember seeing that car drive by, and they were noticeably drunk. They were kind of swerving around. It was kind of crazy. I was unfortunately not able to see it like hit it, but at one point I saw it like drive away really fast ahead of us, and was like kind of confused. Yeah,
like my car is still broken. Like the left side of the car is completely like screwed. So you know that's a challenge with filming low budget, I guess. But
you still tanked it. We still like finished the production.
Yeah, we still did. You know.
Yeah, you still finish it. It's getting great feedback. So
yeah,
that's amazing. What's your hope for the project, or what's next for you two?
Well, I guess the hope for this project, for me, is just generally have awareness of to balance out, you know, that like the burden of representation, you know, to just have more lenses out there. Because if you only have one representation out there, then it's really easy to stereotype and I guess demonize a group of people. But I hope this can balance it out a little bit to show just like, oh, there's more experiences. Like, you know, like if you think about undocumented person, you probably don't think of this.
Right. Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And hopefully that'll do some good, and hopefully we can use our platform to just speak about undocumented, people more and bring a platform for that. But we are currently on a production for our next short. We also have a feature in the works, but
we're still kind of tweaking around with the pitch deck, but I think you can explain like the main idea behind the story if you'd like.
Do I have time to explain it?
Let's give a quick spoiler.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Oh man, do I want to say it?
Just the main idea. I want to explain like the story bits.
Okay,
don't give away too much.
Okay,
you gotta keep them wondering.
Essentially, is that two middle-class white guys in a diner chatting while there's someone right outside the diner being brutally stabbed. You know, outside.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a satirical comedy, I suppose. Yeah.
All right.
That's the little
that's
introduction.
All we get.
Yeah.
I think you want to explain more of what the joke.
Like the why? Okay, yeah, the joke. Yeah, like I'm just a psychopath. No, the joke is like, I think we all had this experience where either on social media or in real life that. Like, for example, sometimes I'm on Instagram, I literally just see, like, what's going on in the world, right? I see, you know, what's going on in Gaza, and, of course, like, I feel terribly, deeply, and just like, oh, my God, I want to do things, I donate money and whatnot, but most of the time, I see that, I feel it, and then I scroll past, and it's like a meme, and then we kind of just move on.
And you're like, oh, cute dog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, same thing as, you know, like, a lot of time when we see an unhoused person outside, we walk past, you know, like it's somehow drilled in our brain that is normal. It is just like a normal occurrence. So if you look at it in an objective lens, it's very absurd, and in a weird way, it's funny how wrong that we all are. And you know, that is, you know, I can say it's equivalent to just eating food in the diner and just seeing someone getting stabbed outside and be like, well, we're trying to enjoy food, you know. I mean, it sucks to be stabbed, but like, you know, we just ordered fries, you know, like that's what we're all doing. And I kind of want to capture that feeling. Hopefully, you know,
as the two characters are talking, the blood keeps getting more exaggerated until it's like a fire hose, and it's like you cannot avoid it. So yeah, just like some little satirical kind of.
Yeah, you know, because in the end, like it will come for us. So.
All right. Well, for people who want to follow you, follow your work, where can they go?
Oh, okay, promotion. Instagram, I'm at Jingbei.Bai, JINGBEI.BAI, I guess. You can also come to Dances with Films. I don't know if this is gonna be posted today, but it's gonna be showing at the 22nd, June 22nd, 4:15 p.m. But how do we find you, Charles?
You can find me also on Instagram, CWH Designs. That's just my art Instagram. Still kind of need to update it, but it's there if you ever want to hit me up to work. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
He's fantastic. Great designer.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Well,
we really appreciate you being here. And I'm Michelle Carney with IdeateTV.